body bags where horror lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, welcome to week 11 of Body Bags. Happy Wednesday everybody, this is your fright chick speaking. Okay, so this week, seeing as we can pick any film we want again, and we're not doing any theme weeks, I decided to go for a British horror comedy classic that I know JP would love, Tormented. This came out in 2009 and has huge replay value for me. I love this film so much. If you've seen it, good for you! You are awesome, my friend. If you haven't, you need to see this so you can be awesome. Okay, so it stars Alex Pettyfer, sort of just before he got like famous in America, I guess, and Magic Mike, pre-Magic Mike, I guess. So yeah, it's got a bunch of people from Skins, UK Skins as well, so you'll probably recognise them, and it has a really relatable plot, really good blood, gore. It's a basic revenge movie set in high school. So the basic plot of this movie is that Alex Pettyfer plays the heartthrob Bradley, who's also the meanest kid in school, most popular. This is his popular gang. Their names are Tasha, Kalila, Marcus, Sophie and Alex. The film opens with the funeral of probably the most unpopular kid in the school, Darren Mullet. He was a really large kid, he had asthma, just the general cliche of an unpopular kid. And at his funeral, the head girl, Justine Fielding, is giving a eulogy. His best friend, Jason, who is equally unpopular, stands up, calls her a huge hypocrite because she didn't even know who he was. And she's standing there saying that he's going to be missed. They're all going to miss him. So basically the film opens like that, and then she gets introduced to kind of the popular crowd, and then the film carries on from there with Justine getting in with the popular crowd, starting to do more popular things, like going to parties, getting drunk, snogging Alex. Her and Alex have this budding relationship that grows throughout the movie. All the while, in the background, the ghost of Darren Mullet comes back for awesome revenge. Now, the first thing I read when I sort of looked on Wikipedia to look up a few notes here and there, you know, the year, blah, 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 blah. The girl who plays Justine Fielding, her real name is Tuppence Middleton. Now, for those of you non-UK people, thanks to Dick Van Dyke, you probably know that Tuppence is a slang word for 2p. But in case you didn't know, it's also a slang word for vagina. You are very welcome. So use that one wisely, people not from the UK. Especially JP, I know how you love the British slang, so there you go. Yeah, that's the basic plot of the movie. Like I say, the kills are very good. It is a horror comedy, but it's not cheesy comedy, you know, it's kind of just funny because I think all of us find a character in this movie that we can relate to. We certainly knew people like that in our class if we weren't that person. I mean, there's, you know, Bradley, who is obviously the leader of the gang. He's very good looking, he swears all the time, he's very outspoken, doesn't really do well with authority. You've got his right-hand man, who is all muscle and no brain. You've got the ditzy blonde girlfriend. You've also got the bitchy girlfriend and the kind of tomboyish bitchy girlfriend that doesn't really have a boyfriend. You know, they're just kind of there to do a bit of happy slapping and whatnot, which is really shit. But yeah, they're kind of all arseholes in this, which makes it even better that like we see them getting killed off here and there. You know, I'm not really going to give away too much about who gets killed and why and blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to give away loads of spoilers. But yeah, I mean, the kills are great though. I will say that. The kills are freaking awesome. And I'm sure at the end when I put some photos in like I normally do, I'm probably going to end up putting one in. But yeah, so that's pretty much all of Tormented. The pros of this movie, it is a very easy watch. It's not a complicated story. You don't have to worry about like missing things that you're going to need later on. You know, it's just nice, awesome. A ghost comes back for revenge and he gets it, and it's just fucking awesome. It's got good cast as well. Like the acting's pretty good. The deaths are all different, so it's not just, you know, you can remember them. You know, you're like, oh yeah, that dude got like this happened to him, and the other girl got that happened to her, because they're quite different kills. Just trying to think if I've put anything else in my notes. I do believe I have a favourite line. Oh yes, I do have a favourite line. If you've seen this, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, right near the end, when Justine sees Darren Mullet, the ghost obviously of Darren Mullet, someone earlier said to her, because she didn't know who he was, that they used to call him Shrek, and she's terrified, and she just looks at him and goes, "They were right, you do look like fucking Shrek." I thought that line was awesome, especially like in the context that she says it. I don't believe I've put anything else in my notes, so you can look at this while I'm looking at my notes. But yeah, there's nothing else to really say about this movie. There's no cons to it or anything. I didn't dislike any of it. You know, I thought that the whole entire plot, the kills, the cast, the acting, I thought the whole thing was just great. Like I say, I could just pop this in, I could literally replay it again, and I could just watch it over and over. For the other guys in body bags, if you haven't seen this, I really think you should. I don't know how relatable it will be to your high school experience, because I think these characters are very, very British, but I think you'd still really, really enjoy it. So you guys should get around to watching this. It's pretty cheap. I can't remember exactly how much I got this for, but I'm pretty sure I got it for under a $5, so it might only be like a couple of dollars for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. Join me next week for week 12 of Body Bags. I have no idea what I'm going to review. Any suggestions are welcome as usual in the comments below. Except Google Plus is happening, so I don't know. But see you next week.